Hi guys, it's Cassidy here, and today I'm pretty much just going to be reflecting on everything we've learned over the span of this course. I'm going to be putting in my input on things and kind of my perspective of things, but also trying to make this video as informational as I can and informative as I can. So to start off with, I'm just going to say, what is mass media? Mass media is pretty much just media, but trying to span out to reach as many people as it possibly can, a wide variety, a wide range, a wide number of people. Mass media's purpose is to really send messages created specifically for public consumption. There are basic functions of mass media, which also include, providing news and information to the public, providing entertainment and education to the public. Media is a very important thing in our daily lives that can affect everything that we do and has a huge impact on us as a society. In our era right now, media really helps us stay connected in our globalizing world that we have. We put trust in these media outlets to give us these things such as news, entertainment, education, information, and we really rely on this sort of thing. We've learned about so many different things over the span of this course. We've learned about the telegraph, post offices, the radio, newspapers, magazines, television, and now, we've gotten really into more of the internet side of it and the new media phase of it. People are using smartphones, laptops, and there are a lot of positive and negative effects of mass media and influences that aren't necessarily the best and, can affect us in a negative way. We have to understand all of these things in order to be responsible as a society, in order to make the right choices and right actions online. And media also does affect how we behave and how we act around each other. Something that stood out to me in one of the chapters was a study conducted by University of Northern Carolina, where they noticed that adolescents who had more exposure to content, like sexual content, through music, movies, television, magazines, they noticed that these adolescents were twice as likely to engage in early sexual behavior, unlike the people who were lightly exposed to that sort of thing. So we noticed there that it's changing how the youth behaves and the choices that they make and what leads up to that. Another good example of how media influences how we behave is, if you're watching a commercial on TV and there's a celebrity endorsing a product, we as people are more likely to buy that product because it's being promoted by someone that we look up to as a society and people that we deem important in a sense. So that shows how media can affect our behavior and actions within our society. There are positive and negative effects of media. Some positive effects are that media is endless, really, with positive effects. It has increased literacy by a lot. The proficiency in literacy has skyrocketed because we have so much more access to things like books, the internet. We are constantly reading. The media is just constantly sending us these messages that reinforce things within our culture. Media uses messages to persuade us with things such as propaganda and, like I said, even the use of celebrities. Social media has really blown up and been a huge part of media and has really taken over because it's different than any other past form of media like radio, music, newspaper, and television. Unlike those, social media really allows for a personal one-on-one connection with other people. You can message them, you can see what they're up to in their daily lives. It's really a different thing that people really haven't seen before. So media does have its positive effects, it also does have its negatives. Not everything you see online is true. Media can be very biased. Also, something that really stood out to me during this past year of the course is in one of the chapters of internet and social media, I noticed that I read something along the lines of Google profits from linking to journalist stories. So pretty much they advertise this to you and they get the profit and don't share it with the journalists, which really leads to monopoly. And I also found monopoly super interesting because I find it really insane that one company can have control over a good or service and their competition is lacking, and I can find it weird that our economy even allows for that sort of thing. I really loved learning about monopolies and how they work, and it was super interesting to me. But another thing that also sparked my attention when I was going through the book and reading the book, is a story about this girl named Ashley, and it illustrated how unsafe the internet could be and how our modern media delivery, the way we deliver information and stuff, can be dangerous. It's anonymous, it's unreliable. So pretty much her story was she was talking to a guy she thought was around her age online. They exchanged numbers. She was supposed to go meet up with him. She was only 17 years old. She was supposed to go meet up with him. Her dad, Peter, was supposed to pick her up and take them somewhere. She ended up getting into the car and realizing that the 30-year-old man was not the boy's father, but she had been talking to a 30-year-old man this whole time. So, the way that the media is delivered can leave people vulnerable to online predators, because it is really lacking the reliability, and it's crazy. Another example is, like I said, media can be biased. Wikipedia articles don't tend to have the most accurate information, and that's why we are prompted not to use them on school projects and prompted not to, use them for anything, actually. Something that I find really significant and important in this whole chapter, and it's the chapter about privacy and surveillance. So pretty much after 9/11, the government passed this act called the Patriot Act, which pretty much gives the government the right to, surveillance pretty much everything that you're doing and tap into your phones and tap into your computers and pretty much see what you're looking up, which is insane because it's not even the government that just does it anymore. If you notice, you go into Target's website and you're looking up something, or you're looking something up on a completely other website, it'll pop up as suggested things because people now use it as advertising and they're trying to draw you in, but that is our personal information, and it's crazy that they can just use it however they want. Also, Facebook has been known for saving all of your personal information and using it to reduce revenue by giving it to other companies. So it's just insane how privacy is sort of non-existent nowadays. Privacy issues have become increasingly more important in recent years with the rise of identity theft and workplace monitoring and the passing of this Patriot Act. So pretty much media really affects how everything runs, how our whole society works. Without media,